Ever wondered how technology is shaping the future of dairy farming? Well, it's an intriguing intersection that is changing the face of agriculture as we know it. Technology is not just an accessory in the dairy farming world, it's a necessity. It's a tool that's enabling farmers to maximize productivity, streamline processes, and drive sustainability. Think about it. With technology, we're seeing a shift from labor-intensive practices to more efficient, automated systems. It's a transformation that's not just about improving yields, but also about ensuring the welfare of the animals and the preservation of our planet. The tech-based farming methods are gaining traction, and for good reason. They offer a promise of better days ahead, days characterized by increased productivity, efficiency, and sustainability. But to fully comprehend the magnitude of this technological revolution, we need to journey back in time. To appreciate the impact of technology, it's essential to understand traditional dairy farming methods first. Before the advent of technology, dairy farming was a labor-intensive process. Picture a time when the crack of dawn was our alarm clock, and the task of milking cows was the first thing on our to-do list. The traditional dairy farming methods were a testament to hard work and dedication. To begin with, milking was a manual task. Farmers would need to wake up early in the morning before the break of dawn to milk their cows. This was not a job for the faint-hearted. It required strength, patience, and a certain level of skill. Each cow needed to be milked individually, and the milk then had to be collected and stored properly to avoid spoilage. Feeding the cows was another laborious task. The feed needed to be prepared and distributed evenly among the herd. The type of feed, the quantity, and the timing all had to be carefully monitored to ensure the cow's health and productivity. This was typically done by sight and feel, with the farmer relying on their experience and intuition. Health monitoring of the cows was yet another task that demanded a lot of time and attention. Farmers would have to visually inspect each cow for signs of disease or injury. Any treatments or medications needed to be administered manually. This was a challenging task, as it required a deep understanding of animal health and behavior. These manual methods, although noble, were not without their drawbacks. The process was time-consuming and labor-intensive. It was also prone to human error. A farmer might misjudge the amount of feed a cow needs or miss subtle signs of disease. Mistakes like these could lead to decreased milk production, or worse, a sick cow. Moreover, these methods lacked efficiency. Every task had to be done by hand, which limited the scale of operations. A farmer could only care for as many cows as they could physically handle. With these challenges in mind, the adoption of technology in dairy farming becomes a logical progression. As we'll see in the next scene, technology has revolutionized the dairy farming industry, making it more efficient, accurate, and scalable. Today, technology is revolutionizing dairy farming, bringing a wave of innovation and efficiency. The world of dairy farming is no longer dominated by the traditional methods of yesteryears. Instead, it's being reshaped by the hands of technology, making way for a new era of precision, productivity, and sustainability. Imagine a dairy farm where cows line up willingly for their turn at a robotic milker, a system that recognizes each cow, records data about her milk yield, and even detects health issues. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie, but a reality on modern dairy farms. Robotic milkers not only automate the labor-intensive task of milking, but also gather valuable data that can be used to improve cow health and milk quality. But the automation doesn't stop at milking. Picture automatic feeders that calculate and distribute the perfect amount of feed for each cow, ensuring they receive a balanced diet tailored to their needs. These feeders not only reduce waste and optimize feed use, but they also contribute to the overall health and productivity of the herd. Now let's talk about health monitoring systems. These high-tech tools track a variety of factors, from body temperature to eating habits, providing real-time data that can help farmers spot health issues early. By monitoring these variables, farmers can intervene at the first sign of trouble, boosting the welfare of the animals and the productivity of the farm. These technologies and many more are transforming dairy farming from a labor-intensive industry to a data-driven one. They're making farms more efficient, reducing the need for manual labor, and increasing productivity. And perhaps most importantly, they're improving the welfare of the animals, ensuring they're healthy, comfortable, and well cared for. So what does this all mean for dairy farming? It means a future where farms are smarter, more sustainable, and more efficient. It means better care for the animals and better products for consumers. Clearly, technology is not just transforming dairy farming, it's redefining it. So, we've seen how technology is changing the game in dairy farming. The landscape of dairy farming has been evolving rapidly, driven by technological advancements that have transformed traditional practices, offering unprecedented efficiencies and productivity. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed so far. In the realm of traditional dairy farming, the process was manual, labor-intensive, and time-consuming. Farmers would rise with the sun to milk their cows, a process that required physical strength, patience, and careful attention to the health and well-being of each animal. Modern technology, though, has revolutionized these practices. In contrast, today's dairy farms are more like high-tech industries, leveraging machinery and equipment that streamline operations. Automated milking systems, for instance, have replaced the manual labor of the past. These systems not only save time, but also improve the quality of the milk by reducing the risk of contamination. Then there's the use of robotics and artificial intelligence. From monitoring the health of the herd to optimizing feed consumption, these technologies provide real-time data, enabling farmers to make informed decisions. They also reduce the physical burden on farmers, allowing for more efficient use of resources. But the evolution doesn't stop there. As technology continues to advance, we can only imagine the potential future of dairy farming. For instance, developments in drone technology could lead to aerial monitoring of herds, providing an even more comprehensive view of each animal's health and well-being. Or consider the possibilities with vertical farming, the practice of producing food in vertically stacked layers. This could be a game changer in terms of sustainability and space efficiency. So, what's the takeaway? Technology isn't merely replacing old methods. It's creating new opportunities, enhancing productivity, and driving sustainability. It's transforming dairy farming from a traditional labor-intensive industry into a modern, tech-driven one. As we've seen, technology is more than just a tool.